Tiwari ji, Annamalai University, Chidambaram. Please come and present yourself.
Good evening, one and all present here. First of all, I'd like to thank to the authority for organizing this conference, and also I'd like to thank you for giving this opportunity to present the paper here. So here I begin. My title for the conference is The Significance of Sri Madhvacharya Philosophy in the country. In India, around the 13th century, Sri Madhvacharya, also known as Purna Pragyana and Ananda Tirtha, he was a significant philosopher and scholar. Among the three most important Vedanta philosophies, the others being Advaita, non-dualism, and Vishishta Advaita, qualified non-dualism, he is the leading proponent of the Dvaita dualism school. According to Madhvacharya's Dvaita philosophy, the distinctions between individual souls, Jivatma, material things, Prakriti, and the Supreme Being, Paramatman, also known as Vishnu or Narayana, are fundamental. Numerous difficulties have been brought on by the modern society's brisk rate of development, which is fueled by technical innovation. Even while material advancement is obvious in every field, researchers and thinkers frequently disagree about the proper and moral application of knowledge. As materialism, social prejudice, racial tension, and unhealthy competition rise, it suggests that society is out of balance due to narrow perspective on life. In order to bring about intellectual clarity and truth, Sri Madhvacharya, a well-known philosopher from the 12th century, attempted to overcome such problems. Significance of Madhvacharya's philosophy. The idea of individuality is highly supported by Dvaita philosophy. Every soul is diverse and unique, and this innate individuality needs to be acknowledged. This is in line with the contemporary emphasis on personal identification, self-expression, and individual rights. His teachings promote moral and ethical behavior. He emphasized the value of traits like service to God and people, humility, honesty, compassion, and self-control. These principles still hold true in today's world and help to build a society that is peaceful and harmonious. Even though Madhvacharya's thought has Hindu roots, it provides a viewpoint that might be helpful in discussions. The philosophy's acknowledgement of the transcendence of the divine and the individuality of souls might foster understanding among many religions. In his view, the development of environmental ethics and ecological consciousness might be aided by respect for all living forms and recognition of the divine presence in all creatures. Madhvacharya promoted serving the community while also serving God. The social responsibility and community development ideologies of today are consistent with this principle. The Dvaita Vedanta philosophy of Madhvacharya acknowledges the dualism of the universe and the distinction between individual souls and the divine being Vishnu. His worldwide places a strong emphasis on moral behavior and promotes qualities like service, self-discipline, and humanity. This moral principle can serve as a moral compass in a time of intense rivalry and unbridled ambition by balancing the desire of monetary prosperity with social duty. The teachings of Madhvacharya have important ramifications for contemporary social problems. Dvaita Vedanta's emphasis on individuality can lead to positive transformation by promoting the understanding of each person's intrinsic worth and so promoting social inclusion and collaboration. His emphasis on moral behavior and civic engagements fits with modern nations of social responsibility and promotes the growth of a balanced society. One of the 6 traditional schools of Indian philosophy, Vedanta, refers to the ideas outlined in the Bhagavad Gita, the Brahma Sutras, and the Upanishads. Advaita, Vishishta Advaita, and Dvaita are the 3 primary schools of Vedanta philosophy, each of which has its own conception of reality. Despite having ancient origins, Vedantic philosophy is still relevant and important in many ways in the contemporary world. Although Madhvacharya's philosophy was based on the ancient Vedas, it offers timeless knowledge that may be applied to contemporary living. It is possible to say that living a Vedic lifestyle in the modern era is feasible. It encourages a conscious way of living and encourages people to balance material ambitions with spiritual and ethical obligations rather than calling for a rejection of material growth. Therefore, applying Vedic concepts to modern life is not only feasible but also desirable. The philosophy of Vedanta offers a framework for comprehending the nature of reality. It explores issues related to the self, consciousness, the universe, and the ultimate reality, providing understandings that can supplement and go beyond the justifications provided by contemporary science. Vedanta places a strong emphasis on discovering one's actual nature, self-realization, and personal development. This quest for self-awareness can benefit in managing contemporary problems like stress, anxiety, and a sense of meaninglessness, as well as promote personal growth and self-improvement. Vedanta instructs in moral ethical behavior, upright behavior, dharma, and the search for the truth. Vedanta's inclusion, which recognizes several routes to the divine, can support interfaith conversation and advance respect and understanding between various faiths. In line with contemporary wellness strategies, the Vedantic idea of the mind-body connection and its emphasis on practices like yoga and meditation can benefit both physical and mental health. It can assist people in navigating the challenges of modern life and discovering meaning and fulfillment by providing a greater understanding of life and the universe. Service to the Supreme. Fundamentally, Madhvacharya's philosophy affirms God's and Lord Vishnu's supremacy as well as people's responsibility to serve Him by being devoted to Him. This service may be rendered through worship, ceremonies, or the study and dissemination of the text, among other activities. A key component of spiritual practice is bhakti or devotion to Lord Vishnu. Service to God and this devotion go hand in hand, with various acts of service being ways to show one's love and reverence. While Madhvacharya placed a strong emphasis on serving God, he also understood the value of serving others. He believed that assisting others was a form of serving God. This comprises charitable deeds providing for the underprivileged and advancing morality and justice in society. This includes carrying out one's obligations and duties, showing respect to others and living a moral and ethical life. Dharma can be viewed as a way to serve both society and God. It is important to note that the central idea of Madhvacharya's philosophy is about acknowledging and serving the divine in all facets of life, whether it be in one's own devotion to God or in how one interacts with the world. Madhvacharya's Bhakti Marga. Bhakti or devotion to God is of utmost importance to Madhvacharya. He discussed the profound devotion to Lord Vishnu and how the main path to freedom, moksha, is via honest devotion. This devotion involves recognizing and accepting the Lord's superior position as well as being mostly emotional. Madhvacharya makes the fundamental and eternal distinction between God Brahman, also known as Vishnu, the material universe Prakriti, and the individual self Atman. He provided in-depth commentary on the Upanishads, Bhagavad Gita and Brahma Sutras, demonstrating his emphasis on using knowledge of the scriptures to advance one's spiritual journey. So here I would like to conclude. The philosophy of Madhvacharya emphasizes the importance of dedication bhakti in a person's spiritual development. He held that freedom and ultimate connection with the divine can result from a profound and persistent dedication to the absolute reality. Madhvacharya focuses on devotion, serves as a potent reminder of the need to establish a spiritual connection and seek fulfillment outside of earthly riches in today's fast-paced and materialistic society, when people frequently find themselves caught up in the pursuit of worldly pursuits. It promotes personal development and well-being by urging people to find comfort, meaning and purpose in their spiritual practices. Madhvacharya's philosophy serves as a reminder of the importance of in-depth study, critical thinking and intellectual rigor in today's environment, when knowledge is easily accessible but frequently fragmented and superficial. The values of societal peace and moral behavior are upheld by Madhva's philosophy. He emphasized the significance of living a decent life and upholding moral principles. Madhva's philosophy gives moral guidelines and ideas that can direct people and society towards a more equitable, compassionate and sustainable future in a world faced by myriad social, environmental and ethical difficulties. The concept of Sri Madhvacharya is still very relevant in today's world. It emphasizes on dualism, dedication, research and moral behavior, offers insightful advice to people looking for spiritual development, personal fulfillment and a meaningful life. people can handle the complexity of the contemporary world while staying rooted in their spiritual journey by adopting Madhva's teachings. Hare Krishna. Thank you.